Hey guys, we're here with another round with the colorless Eldrazi Rd deck. Looks like we have lost the die roll. We're on the draw. We cannot keep this hand, so let's go ahead and ship this one back. Our 6 is not great either. It's a little better. I think we're going to go ahead and keep it instead of going to 5. We can Expedition Map, go get an Eldrazi Temple, and we will have enough. Well, we'll only have 4. We're getting closer to Reality Smasher. We have Spellskite to play early too, so let's see what we can scry into. Our opponent also went down to 6. Okay, he kept his 6, put his on bottom. We're also going to put ours on bottom. We're a little ways away from 6, and we already have an Endbringer. Alright, Jataxian Probe. So looking at possibly Infect, maybe some Storm. Spellskite's not the worst against Infect. Could buy us some time. It's what it is looking like it may be. Yep. And so, yeah, alright, so let's see what we draw here. Okay. Alright, another land's not the worst. Let's lead off with this mine, play a map, pass a turn. Hopefully we're not dead. Next turn, most likely, we're going to have to cast Spellskite. It's a little dangerous, I think, to just pass with the map. It's not the greatest, because we're still a ways away. We really want to go get an Eldrazi Temple, but we got to make sure we're alive. And there's a good chance we take 5 to 7 Infect this turn. Alright, maybe it won't be too bad. Okay, well, we're taking a minimum of 4 here. Alright, we took 4. He's only got 2 cards left. There's a Temple. So, alright, we're going to play the Temple and Spellskite here. It's still a little scary. It's cards like, isn't there one that I can't redirect to Spellskite? Oh man, is he just, what is he? He just took 2 for no reason. I guess he misclicked. Okay. It's like, oh my god, does he have main deck Nature's Claim? That'd be scary. Alright, we got another Glistener Elf. We have a Blighted Agent. And we are going to block here. Definitely going to block here. Alright, we need some good draws here. That's not the greatest. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be block, take 2. 1 card left. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to crack this map. Go get another Eldrazi Temple. Play the Temple. And then next turn we can cast the Endbringer. It's going to be close. Because we're probably going to take 2 Infect here. Go to 6. We can play the Endbringer. Block, go to 7. Okay. Let's see what happens. We'll block again. The problem is we can't really block with Spellskite next turn. We're pretty much dead if Spellskite dies. So we're going to have to take 2 more and go to 8, I think. Okay. gonna be a tight one, boys. I think we can do it though, because we get to play another blocker next turn too. And we can start mowing down his guys. Definitely can't block with Spellskite. Alright. Taking 2 going to 8 scary. Alright, here we go. Alright, we might have it made. We can play a bunch of blockers here too. Let's see how this works out. Okay, 1 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think we need to play. Ooh, we kind of. I think we want to attack with this Reality Smasher actually. So we'll have him on a 2-turn clock. All right. Do we want to just upkeep ping this thing? Is that something we're interested in? Because anything it tries to do, we can just redirect. Or we can just pay 1 and make an unable attack. I'm just going to ping it. Anything he tries to do, I'm just going to redirect to Spellskite. Alright, we got him. Alright, that was a really close game versus Infect. Spellskite definitely saved our butts here. Being able to get the Inbringer down was the next step, and just pinging off all these little guys. This is one of the instances where this main deck Spellskite really won us the game. So let's take a look at our sideboard options. Alright, so in this this matchup, the Ulamogs are definitely too slow. All the removal is fantastic. We do want to keep our Spellskites. We're probably going to end up taking out most of the maps. So we do want to bring in all the Chalice of the Voids and all of the Ratchet Bombs. That puts us at 61. We can either cut an Endless one or an Inbringer. Blockers are pretty good, so Inbringer is good, but we are bringing in all of this. Inbringer is a little expensive. I don't think all of this is quite what we want. So yeah, let's give this a shot. Oh. Alright. Alright, we're here for game 2 versus Infect. Yeah, we're going to keep this hand. We have 3 lands, one of them being Eldrazi Temple. We're going to get to Chalice for 1 on turn 2. We also have a Spatial Contortion as a removal spell. Alright, no turn 1 Infect, guys. Great for us. Alright, we're also going to be able to cast this Thought-Knot Seer fairly early. Now, he taps out. Okay, well, he has 3. Getting in there for 1? No? Okay. Well, let's go ahead and play our Chalice for 1 here. It takes a lot of his pump spells off. Now, he can hit us for 3 with the Ink Moth Nexus, with what he's got presented here. So, 3, oh man. Okay, we're going to need to find some Ghost Quarters this game. Right, let's just wait and see what we draw. I don't know if we want a Thought-Knot Seer. I think we may want to get the Spatial Contortion ready. But it only kills one of them. We just want to already go to 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Would we be able to race? I don't think so, because he can just activate again and hit for 3 again. Let's Thought Knot Seer. I think we can Thought Knot Seer fairly safely. So we are going to have to get some sort of a clock on him. Look at that. Alright, well he can't cast anything else, so we know what's going on here. Let's take the Nature Disclaimer, I guess. I guess it doesn't really matter. I don't think he can get this off the board. If he does draw something to get off the board, I think the Vines is the scariest card, so let's take that one. And then we may just have to do some math. I mean, attacking with 1 or 2 is the same, I'm pretty sure. Okay, yeah, he's just going to attack with the 1. Attack for 3 again, put me to 6. Okay. Yeah, I don't think Reality Smasher attacking for 9 is quite going to do it. It gets pretty risky because we can attack for 9, do it again, Spatial Contortion, hit you for lethal. Warping Well is a card. We can do that in response to his Pendlehaven activation. Alright, now that we have 2 answers, we're going to attack for 4. And I think we're just going to hold back. Just going to kind of play it safe here because now I have an answer for both. Well, that helps our clock a little bit too. It just shows the power of Chalice of the Void against these super cheap aggressive decks. I've got his entire hand locked out. Alright, doing it one at a time. That's okay with us. So in response to this activation, we're going to Warping Well this guy. And hopefully there's nothing he can do about it. Dismember Thought Knot Seer. Alright, well that happens. Goes to 11. And we got his Inkmoth Nexus. Okay. Well, we'll counter that. Well, we know that the 3 spells left in his hand are all 1 mana costing spells. I don't think we need a Chalice for 2, per se. Let's just play our... This is... Well... Let's see. He can activate... I think it's a little too risky. Although, if he resolves a pump spell off our Spatial Contortion, we just die. Because he can activate... Well, we know what his hand is. So as long as he doesn't have the Delve pump spell, I think we can just kill him with Reality Smasher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait a minute. We just definitely this Inbringer. Let's see. Activate. Or we can play it safe and play the Matter Reshaper. That's what I'm really considering doing. Although, let's see. Activate. Pump. We'll have 2 mana left. 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not enough. Even if his land 6, I think it costs 7 total. Alright, let's just go for it with Reality Smasher. So the game plan next turn is attack with Reality Smasher and pump it with Spatial Contortion for lethal. If everything goes according to plan. Okay, going to 9. All right. Yeah, let's go for it. All right, no blocks. Getcha. Can't cast that one. All right, we got him. Yeah, this is a really, really close matchup. It usually comes down with us getting to real close to 10 poison, but yeah, Power of Chalice of the Void is insane. He had at least 3 to 4 cards locked out of his hand, and we probably would have died otherwise. We didn't see any of our Ghost Quarters to deal with his Ink Moth Nexus, but yeah, worked out pretty well. So, all right, we'll go to the next round.